Thank you for joining me this morning. This will be a brief guided singing practice to explore alignment, breathing, and sound production. Please sit or stand comfortably in a position that feels well supported and allows you to breathe deeply. Begin to breathe fully and slowly. You can close your eyes if you wish. Notice any movements and sensations associated with the breathing process. Throughout this practice, see if you can focus your awareness on just the movements and sensations related to what we are exploring. Other things may arise internally and externally that invite your attention. Perhaps some nearby noises or thoughts may arise in your mind. And if that happens, see if you can allow your awareness to remain focused on this practice. Continue to breathe fully and slowly, noticing any movements and sensations associated with the breathing process. Now, begin to explore your upper body alignment. Slowly lower your chin to your chest and notice whether you feel a sensation of stretching in the back of your neck. Continue to breathe fully and slowly while you notice any sensations that are occurring in your back and your neck. Slowly allow your shoulders to roll forward and notice whether that sense of stretch continues down your spine. Notice whether the movements of breathing impact the sensations in your neck, shoulders, and spine. Continue breathing. Continue to roll or slump forward while noticing where your back feels like it's stretching. Roll down as far as you comfortably can, noticing whether the sense of stretch that you feel is continuous throughout your neck and back, or if you feel it more in some areas than in others. Notice whether the movements of breathing affect the sensations you're experiencing in your neck and your back. Now begin to slowly reverse the movement and roll back up your spine. Go slowly and continue to breathe fully and deeply. Take your time. And eventually you will return to a comfortable upright position. Notice whether your experience of breathing is the same now as before we did this little exercise, or whether it has changed. Notice what has shifted. Notice whether the quality of your focus and awareness has changed or shifted. Now return your awareness to any movements and sensations related to the breathing process. Close your eyes and begin to notice the movements and sensations associated with your breathing as you inhale and exhale fully and slowly. Notice whether you feel a sensation of expansion throughout your body as you inhale. Notice whether you feel a sensation of settling as you exhale. As you inhale, where do you notice sensations of expansion? Do you feel expansion in your chest and rib cage? Do you feel expansion in your abdominal area? Does this expansion feel more present for you in the front of your body, to the sides of your body, in the back of your body? Notice what it feels like to finish inhaling and begin exhaling. Know what it feels like to complete the exhalation and begin inhaling. As you continue to breathe fully and deeply, see if it would feel good to inhale and expand a little bit farther than may seem instinctive for you. See if that feels like an expansive stretch. And then as you exhale, see how far your body wants to settle as you let all of that air go. Does it want to exhale more completely than might be your instinct? Now we will do some simple exercises involving the breath and eventually your voice. We will do each of these exercises 3 times. The first exercise will be a sustained hiss. Please inhale fully and then release your breath on a slow, continuous hissing sound. Notice everything that there is to be noticed about your experience as you slowly hiss your breath out. Notice whether you feel a sense of continuity or whether there is discontinuity with the way that the breath moves. Notice any sensations that arise for you elsewhere in your body. Notice any thoughts that arise in your mind. Let's hiss again. As we repeat the exercise, notice whether each repetition feels very similar to the one you just did, or whether it has changed in some way. One final hiss. Inhale. Now, I would like you to take a full, slow breath and then sustain a hum on an M sound. You may find that you are humming on the same pitch that I chose. You may find that you are humming on a different pitch. Whatever pitch feels comfortable for you is where this hum should be in your voice. Notice what it feels like. Notice what it sounds like. Notice any sensations in your body and your breath related to the hum. Notice whether you have a sense of continuity with your sound and your breath, or whether there is a sense of discontinuity. Hum number 2. As you repeat the exercise, notice whether each repetition feels similar to the previous one or whether it has changed in any way. Hum number 3. Now return your attention just to the breathing process briefly. Notice the sense of expansion on inhalation. Notice the sense of settling on exhalation. The next exercise will start out the same as the hum. Please sustain on an M hum sound, and then about halfway through where you think you're going to be sustaining, relax your jaw and open up to an ah sound. Notice any sensations and sounds related to humming and then sustaining on ah. Notice whether anything else changes in your experience when you change from humming on M to sustaining on an ah sound. Take a full breath and go again. And one final inhalation and repetition of this exercise. And now, before the final little exercise, I would invite you to stretch out the space inside your mouth and throat by yawning. You also stretch out your lips and your jaw and your tongue. And then I would invite you to take a full breath and then just release it like an uncontrolled sigh. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe and sigh. And now I invite you to breathe and sigh, and then as soon as that sigh has gotten started, allow your voice to respond to the way the breath is moving with an ah sound. So this is going to be a yawny breath and then a sigh on ah, 3 times. Ah. 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 Thank you for practicing with me this morning.